tongue. I need a taste that's loud. Try to let these voices drown. Searching for another kind of sound. Not in this town. Not in this town.
Hello and welcome back to Ouachitalk, stories and sound of the parish.
Hey.
I'm Ben.
I am Donnie, and today we have Hidden Tracks with us. Who are you? Tell us about the song we just heard, you guys.
All right, well, we wrote that song for the Mad Battle. They were doing the Battle of the Bands at Murphy Arts District, and one of the stipulations was you had to have an original song, and we were like, we've been wanting to write original songs anyway, so.
Nice.
That's
nice. And introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Heath.
I'm Preston.
And I'm Keith.
All right, and missing is...
James Buckley and Tracy Rainwater.
How many originals do you guys have?
It depends on how you want to quantify it.
Yeah. I mean, if you went into the studio right now to record an album, could you record a 10-song album or
No.
an EP?
We could probably do 3 or 4 songs right now.
Got you.
And while we're doing those 3 or 4, we'll probably write about 6 or 7 more, just with other little things that we've already...
That's what happens. I keep having this like side project like in the back of my brain that Keith and I are working on, and every once in a while I'll just be like, Keith, I wrote another song.
You guys could always do a single. Remember in the 90s we actually had CDs and cassettes that were singles. And it would usually just be like one song that was popular, and then maybe an instrumental or some B-side that no one had heard.
Man, I love B-sides. I miss B-sides so much.
Yeah. I mean, but B-sides, it explains a lot. Tell us about the band name, Hidden Tracks.
Oh, so in the 90s especially, it was popular to have like an unlisted track on the end of your album, and I was always told, I don't know how true it is, but it was because of the way that cassette tapes were recorded. Like after you recorded so many songs for the front, and then so many songs for the back side, you would have extra tape left over, and they were like, well, let's stick something on there.
Hey,
So,
Nice.
sounds like a good theory to me. When did you guys play your last gig?
which one was
It
that?
was... I'll have to pull the app out. It's actually been a few weeks. October is an off month. We've all had some commitments that we've kept us. That we want to stay married, and
Right.
people were getting married. So
My son got married yesterday. It was the coolest
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
He DJ'd the wedding.
I did.
Heck yeah. Nice. So what about the lineup? Has it always been the core members, or have we had a lot of lineup changes?
There have been a few changes.
There have been a few changes.
You and James are the OG guys.
Right.
Yeah.
It started with me and James. And I don't know if y'all want to get into like how it started now or what, but like,
Go ahead.
Go for it.
so I had, how much life crap do y'all want to get into? Like I had been a worship leader at a church for a few years, and I had decided that I wasn't confident enough as a musician or a front person, whatever you want to call it, worship leader, to take the church service to where I felt like it deserved to be. And I wanted someone else to come in and take that role over. And then so eventually I was like, hey, this guy Jordan Shepard's great. He would be awesome at it. And brought him in, and he took over the worship service, and it was awesome. But after about a year or so, I was like, man, I kind of miss like playing in a band and playing with people. And James had posted in like one of those Monroe musicians seeking musicians, or Neela musicians, whatever the group name was at the time. I was like, hey, we're starting a 90s project looking for a vocalist. If you think you might do it, hit us up. I was like, I think I could.
Wow.
And
The rest is history.
yeah, I went and I auditioned, and they were like, okay, these are the 6 songs that we want you to know when you come. And I was like, sweet, I know all these songs already.
So how did you guys get a hold of Preston?
So, again, well, let's bring the church back into it. Keith
It's
was
a common theme.
Yeah, Keith was our guitar player at the time, and he felt that he needed to devote more time to the worship service that he was part of.
Yep.
And so he stepped away from the band, and it was,
Yeah, but I guess, to keep the church theme going, I've been playing in church for the last 7 or 8 years and was looking to get back into a band. I like the bar scene. I like the church is great. I learned a lot there, but I like the nightlife of it. But I was bowling with some friends, and one of them had actually heard these guys, I guess before y'all were looking for somebody. Hey man, I heard this great 90s band, they're looking for a guitarist, and I was just sitting there like, okay, well, I'll search them up on Facebook, and I could record a little video, send it to James. Then I had an audition. You gave me 6 songs. I was like, okay, I know these 6 songs. We can.
I guess it became the format when I auditioned with them that it was, hey, we're going to ask you for 6 songs, and when you get there, like whichever 3 you feel most confident in, that's the one we're going to audition you on, and then after that we can learn the rest together as we go. Bringing Keith back in, like as a new member, we've just been like, hey, here's like 70 songs. Learn these. But
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting though that you were the original guitar player.
I wasn't the original.
Okay.
I was in the
that's
early
true.
stages, and we were a 5-piece there for a little while. It was Scott
Webster.
Scott Webster
yeah.
was the other guitarist, and he and I traded off, and it was really loud.
It was.
And then,
beautifully loud, in my opinion.
And then it was the 4 of us, and we just rolled as a 4-piece for a while. And I did. Between my job and working for the church, I decided I needed to give greater focus somewhere. And I did. I dropped out of the band at a very high point. It was kind of awkward and surprising even to me. But inside,
It was.
I think I wanted to do it that way. I didn't want to get kicked out, because I wasn't bringing my whole self. I didn't want to be, like a teenage boy trying to get the girl to break up with him so he could be the victim.
Right.
So we were doing really, really well, and I just kind of decided I wanted to leave on a good note.
Yeah.
And now I'm both sad that I even dropped out, but glad that I did it that way.
Amen.
All these guys are friends, and just getting back into Hidden Tracks has been, I don't have words for how excited I am
Yeah.
to be back in this group.
In addition to guitar, you're also
So, as you know, a lot of 90s radio rock has got other elements in it.
for sure
Samples.
samples.
Turntablism, samples, loops, sound effects, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm bringing to the table. And there are some songs that I think can use the second guitar.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so I am playing a lot of guitar again and scratching records, making all the weird noises, the fun noises.
That's great.
That's
So
awesome.
the first time I saw Hidden Tracks was 2015 at Live Oaks. So what was the lineup around that time?
That probably would have been Scott Webster, Jason Ellis, James Tracy, and myself.
Okay. Yeah, and I took a note of these guys right here, Hidden Tracks, because I've never heard any Faith No More played live before Hidden Tracks, locally.
What song?
Epic. We
Nice.
do Epic,
Epic.
and we also do Falling to Pieces.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Boom, boom. Tracy's back over there.
Yeah, love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys end up with Tracy?
So Tracy was actually my first choice from day one.
Right.
I had played with him in that worship service, and when we started putting the band together, like that first audition with me and James, it was a couple other guys, and the shared vision wasn't completely there. Like, you know, I did the audition and everybody was like, yeah, this was great, blah, blah, blah. Man, can't believe you hit those notes on Creep and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, no problem, whatever. And he was like, if we learn Brown Eyed Girl and Mustang Sally, we'll take this town over. And I was like, I thought we were a 90s band.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we were kind of talking out in the parking lot, and everybody kind of dispersed except for me and James. And James was like, hey, don't worry about that. We're going to do this. And we did. It took us probably a year and a half to kind of finally get, you know, all the 5 lines to form Voltron, but, you know.
Yeah. But you guys play some deep cuts, too. You don't only play.
So part of Hidden Tracks was, it being the name of the band, was also that we wanted it to originally be a love letter to college radio, because growing up in Winsboro, where I did, like, all the other kids around the school were like, you know, whatever, country music, we're going hunting this weekend, and I was like, and my lifeline was 91X, the college radio station.
Yes.
And so I was exposed to so much music, you know, just through that, Butthole Surfers and Catherine Wheel and like bands people don't even think about anymore, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was originally going to be that, and we tried to play more deeper cuts earlier when we started the band, and then we played a couple shows, and like we called the one song it's That Song by Big Rick. Like, we freaking nailed it, in my opinion.
Nice.
And it was crickets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this song's amazing.
Yeah, but you got to play what the people who are out drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, can't you guys play for 4 hours?
And nobody wants to go out drinking.
We have
5.5?
played a 5.5-hour show without playing a single repeated song.
5.5 hours. Jesus Christ.
Well, nobody wants to go out drinking and listen to Big Rick.
I do.
I found out today
driving.
about Big Rick's new record.
Yeah.
3 days ago, from our youth pastor at church.
Yeah.
Where Ben and I attend church together. Big Rick's got new music
Yeah.
available. It's awesome.
Ben and I both have, like you guys, been in original bands and the cover bands and
Tribute bands.
Yeah, and tribute bands. But I've never tried to play for 4 hours. Jesus Christ, no. But with that being said, what you have to do, you have to find that balance. And
You do.
You're able to read the people, aren't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm, like I said, you know, 5.5 hours, no repeats. Like, so we have a couple shows coming up. We have one on Saturday and the next one on Sunday, and I want people to be able to go to both shows and be like, wow, I saw 2 completely different shows.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's what we're doing. The first show on Saturday is going to be an unplugged show.
Sweet.
And then Sunday, we're going to turn this dude loose on the decks and, you know, get crazy with it.
Nice.
So
Where are you playing at?
we're playing the unplugged show at El Paso, and then we're doing the full-on show at Flying Heart.
Flying Heart.
Flying hard.
What's the farthest away you guys have traveled to play for Hidden Tracks?
Probably Shreveport, and that's sad for me. I want to play.
We did make it to New Rose for
We did make it to New
my
Rose,
company's
but
Christmas party, but it was a private deal.
Yeah, that was a private event. I would love to play, you know, all the great cities that are 4.5, 5 hours away from here.
Guys need
New
to go
Orleans,
on the show.
Houston,
Exactly.
Dallas,
Yeah.
Little Rock, Memphis. Like, all of that stuff is within 5 hours.
Right.
All of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man. And then you got, like, Lafayette, Baton Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
Vicksburg, Jackson.
Lafayette's my favorite city in America.
Yeah, it's
They're
a really cool
great
city.
places to eat.
Oh, absolutely.
Your shards.
We went down there for Festival International.
Pre-shows.
And had a great time. But
What's the biggest show you guys have played? Biggest crowd wise.
I mean, yeah, Independence Ball was very cool.
Yeah, we played the pregame show for the Independence Bowl.
So there was one show that you guys played with a little group called Silver Gun Superman.
Yes.
And it was at South Saloon.
Yeah.
I was in the band then.
You were in the band.
That
You
was
were.
me and Scott. Yeah, I remember that night.
I was surprised. There was not barely room to breathe in Sal's. I mean, it was like a ULM ski global thing.
Yes.
There were more kids.
ski teams from all over the world
Yeah.
at ULM,
Yeah.
and they showed up at Sal's.
People kept coming up to us and asking us, 21 pilots? And we're like, no, Stone Temple pilots. And they're like, 21 pilots? And we're like, no, Germany, Stone Temple pilots, you know?
I remember that. It was
Yeah,
like
that was a good time.
That was a great time.
and sweaty and
It was
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's one for Heath. What is the song that you get asked the most? And you can't say Skinner. What song do you get asked the most?
You know,
We get
it's play Bulls on Parade.
Yeah,
Play Sabotage.
yeah, there you go.
And like, I love the song Sabotage, but it is one of those songs that, like, if I sing Sabotage, I'm not singing anything else after that,
Right.
and
Yeah,
I'm probably
right.
not talking much the next day.
Yeah, you're
Right.
done.
So we've kind of winged it off the set list because it is just so like physically demanding.
You have to spend yourself to.
Yeah, and
he'll be sick for a week, hopefully, from saying that.
and I'm working on, because I'm not like a professionally trained vocalist or anything like that, so I'm working on like learning different tricks and techniques to try and preserve my voice. You know, and I'm constantly having to remind myself, like, let the microphone do the work. You know, you don't have to sing that loud. You know, but I'm like, but I want to. I'm caught up in the moment. And I'm feeling it. And
Well, surely you guys have been asked to play Skinner before.
Oh.
I mean, probably countless times. I remember I was in a band, and this guy used to do it just to be funny. He would just scream, Skinner, Freebird! So we were like, okay, check this out. We're going to learn it, and we're going to tell him to scream it next time we're playing at the trial bar. And he would do that. He would just be like, play Freebird! And we would just and just do it. And that's whenever you employ someone to go walk around with a tip jar. Because that's when people are coming out with the 10s and 20s.
yeah, right on.
You guys, I know y'all do Nirvana here and there.
Oh yeah.
And you know that I've done the Nirvana tributes. It's I have to remind myself, like you were talking about your vocals and techniques, I have to remind myself, Kurt Cobain was not 45.
No,
And he was,
sure.
you know, on good drugs.
Yeah,
And I'm not.
I mean, he was not feeling any of the things that were happening to his body.
yeah. Yeah.
But,
So, are you guys originally from this area?
well, I'm from Winsboro, like I said earlier.
Yeah, mostly here. Yeah, I moved here when I was young.
I was born in South Louisiana in Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Thibodaux.
My dad was a preacher. We moved all over the Delta South.
Nice.
And then finally, I settled in Ruston for high school.
Oh, I love Ruston.
And then married a girl from West Monroe and lived here on and off since.
Nice.
And I know Tracy will claim New Orleans, and Mr. Buckley is a proud Union Parish boy.
Rustonite. Yeah,
That's right.
Nice. And we didn't tell them about this part. This is the part where you guys ask us questions. No, I'm just kidding. This is not true.
I'll just roll with it.
He might edit that out later. But
It's all part of it.
yeah. So we didn't rehearse this, and I know we could edit, you know, later. But I'm drawing blanks.
You're drawing blanks. Okay. Well, I'm drawing blanks too, fellas. We're done. No, I'm thinking.
Get out.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
The bloopers.
You got to do that a few times. He's good at it.
He is good at it.
Y'all got anything that we could lead into that y'all want to talk about? Just anything like a recording studio or anything, and I'll lead into it.
events coming up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure.
For sure.
It's coming up. I mean, where do fans go to keep track on you guys? As you
Mostly the Facebook page. We have a website that I'm terrible at keeping updated.
I've seen it.
I'm terrible at keeping it updated.
We focus on the music.
It's
Yeah, I did all my homework.
Once every quarter, like I'll go in there and be like, okay, yeah, we're doing this stuff.
You guys have a press pack you can download.
We do have
For
the
venues that are interested in booking this band, you can go and download a press pack from their website.
I need to put a new page on there for Mr. Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a new pick. You know, we need a.
Yeah, new pictures would be cool.
We need some legit pictures.
Right.
We've always kind of avoided. We've talked about it a million times doing it.
Yeah.
We get caught up. Get back to practicing.
Well, since this won't air immediately, can you give us like 2 or 3 shows you have coming up? Are y'all booked out?
We are booked through the first week of December right now, and then we have.
New Year's too.
Oh yeah,
We got New Year's.
That's
New Year's Eve.
That's gonna be
Where?
a big one.
At Enoch.
It's at Enoch.
Nice.
New Year's Eve at Enoch's.
So, what's your favorite venue, is collectively and individually, to play locally?
Locally, I mean, I love. I mean, Enoch's is always is a blast. I mean, and it's not just the venue or the people, the atmosphere, the crowd.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
our when we played for the Mardi Gras parade, that was probably the most insane.
Oh, yeah.
Guys. People
Oh, yeah.
just dancing on tables for hours on end, and
Yeah.
they don't leave until you're done.
And that was
Yeah.
that was one of our 5-hour shows. Like, and because John came up and was like, "Hey, the people are here. If y'all want to go ahead and start early, y'all can start early." So we started at like 8, and then I'm terrible, and I'm sorry, but I'm terrible about stopping when we're supposed to stop. So if we're playing at Enoch's, like, we're supposed to stop at 12, we're probably not stopping until 1.
I don't think we've ever had a show less than 4 hours.
It's
Yeah.
all good, man.
Yeah.
That's why I
And-
resigned my worship leader position.
Like, just
So I can be tired Sunday
Yeah,
morning
Sunday
and it's
morning's
okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm still going to go to church, but
yeah,
I'm gonna
we
be tired.
started that show at 8.
You don't have to worry about a click track
All right.
at church.
I saw that today. Yeah.
So,
This happens.
who do y'all like to partner up with bands locally? I know it's not normal for y'all to do that, but
Well, actually, I love all of our local bands, and
Yeah.
if I see somebody out in the audience from another band, I will snatch them up and put them on stage and have them sing a song in a heartbeat.
You also give shout outs. Shout outs.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Yeah.
Yeah. So we played the last time we played Flying Heart.
We had a
We had it all.
Yeah, DJ,
everybody,
yeah.
everybody showed up. Like DJ was there,
Red
Ian was
Flags were
there,
there.
Red Flags were there, Cal Presley was
Presley.
there. So I mean, I was just like, hey, this is our friend Cal Presley. Hey, you want to come up and sing a song with us? And like on the break or whatever, before I was like, here's what we're playing tonight. Y'all pick out
I
a
think I
song.
made that show.
Yeah,
Pretty
it was-
sure I was there.
It was a good time. So,
nice.
so I mean, we have so much talent here in Monroe, West Monroe.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, that's why Ouachitalk exists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's insane, and there's a lot of factors I feel that not necessarily encourage, but something along those lines, bands to be in competition, and that's not what it is. You know what I mean?
Not at all. And
That's not what it's about.
Everything has its place.
Yeah, no, everything
every
does.
style, every band,
every venue.
original cover, all that stuff is just icing on a beautiful cake, and the cake is to be
Yeah.
eaten. It's not to be thrown at one another.
No, my favorite things that I've seen kind of creep up lately has been the Levy Jam over at Two Warriors. Like, to see the singer-songwriters just come out.
Kinley played that.
Oh, I got to see him play it, and it was fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was a great thing to just be able to, soak in like a place.
Kinley has a show coming up. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good.
Kenny has a show coming up at the Crowley Park. It's like an all acoustic act. Lots of different local people getting together. And as it progresses, he's probably going to do it maybe once or twice a year. Just kind
That's
of
awesome.
standalone situation for acoustic guitar and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. And like I said, it's really cool to see an event that was specifically geared towards nothing but original music.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
it was really cool.
Yeah. When Ben first came to me about a podcast idea, I didn't say no, but I let Ben keep talking, and that's how he sold me.
That's easy to do, bro.
That's how he sold me was, Donnie, we have all this talent, anywhere from local venues to the artist, to visual art. I mean,
Yeah.
we can go on and on and on. I don't think we're going to be without content.
I don't know.
No. We got people making full-length motion movies that are being globally distributed right here.
Yeah.
You know? Making us, putting us on the map.
It seems
Yeah.
like the activity is increasing lately.
Yes.
Some very cool things happening.
It's
Yes.
time for the revolution. The Renaissance revolution.
There you go.
Will be televised.
It will be televised. Where do you guys practice?
We practice out of, well, I guess this is our fourth or third storage room since
Yeah.
I've been in an indoor storage building. We have frequent people come in and get their stuff in and out of their storage lockers. We pull our stuff out in the hallway and we practice. Until we lose power, we have to find power somewhere in the storage building, and then we'll find another one to go hop into. But which is, it's better than what I had with my first band. We were in a storage building, but we couldn't afford the indoor climate control. So for like 2 months out of the year, we were doing okay weather-wise, but it was either super cold or super hot outside. So I was used to the storage room thing, but it was nice to have air conditioner sometimes.
Yeah, it's semi-climate controlled.
When I was in a band called Passing Through, right off of across from the police department in West Monroe, right beside that used to be a Circle K. There's those storage buildings there.
Mm-hmm.
We had practice there, and the bass would get kind of loud, as it were, and the police were unhappy, and so they would come and be like, "Open this door, shut this down."
In the early 2000s, they didn't bother us in those same
In the
rooms.
same rooms, yeah.
They didn't bother us.
Well, it only happened a couple times. They're like, "Hey, the bass is literally rattling the windows. Turn that part down, and we're good." Because we're like, it's only 9:00 p.m. It's commercial, and they were like, "No, we're good. It's fine. Just turn the bass down."
Yeah. Can you guys get merch? Can people get merch from your website?
Not from the website. I've thought about that a few times.
You got to come to the
like
show to get merch. Hidden track.
That's right. But no, I've thought about doing setting up a print on demand thing where people can just order and we don't have to.
Click the link on the bottom of the screen.
That's inventory.
Yeah, like a third party does it for
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So I've thought about doing that. The way that those work generally is you get your percentage of whatever the sale is, but they hold it until you reach a certain threshold, and you can't withdraw it until you reach that threshold.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I haven't gone that route yet.
But it's passive. That is
It
passive.
is 100% passive, and,
Yeah.
and again, we wouldn't have to worry about did you grab the shirts this time?
Yeah.
And earlier you guys mentioned that 2 of you are teachers.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So I think it's really cool that there's some teachers, but also entertainers. And local band The Vadreens is the
It's
same
more
thing.
the same thing than you may realize.
It's the same thing.
You definitely have to keep your students entertained.
So you guys both were worship leaders and teachers.
Yeah.
This is a cool theme.
It's really weird, and we met each other working at Starbucks.
So you guys need to start a band, just the 2 of you, called Worship Teachers.
Baristas.
Worship teacher.
Worship
baristas.
Teachers.
I was a barista in 07.
We have.
That's about when we were.
Nice.
Starbucks on
Yeah.
18th and Oliver.
The
Not
one that's
Oliver,
still
Forsyth.
here.
That's
yeah,
right.
Forsyth.
Yeah.
Those were some great days.
They were.
And Starbucks taught me a lot of value. I definitely don't want you to bring this into it, but they taught me a lot of value. And when I work for people now in construction, and they have to have people work for them, but I was treated so good by Starbucks and companies like I'm like we're all partners, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I do DTG painting. Is we work together.
Heck yeah.
Professor, what do you do for a career?
I'm in the accounting actuarial world. I sit at a desk, and my company track stuff for other people. So we're it's a nothing exciting. I keep a guitar behind my desk and an amp. So I mean, when I'm between Zooms and all kinds of stuff, I've actually had like my blur didn't work on one, and they saw the guitar in the background, and they hey, you got to play something. Okay. We're in the middle of talking about this really important deal, and you want me to play the guitar? Okay.
I got this account now. Yes.
Nice.
You'd be surprised. It brings up some interesting conversations though across the board. Just you find out stuff about people you wouldn't expect. Oh, you played a band too? Okay, here we go.
Does Tracy still work for the glass company?
He does indeed.
Awesome. Yeah, I see him out in the wild because I do fire alarms and.
Doesn't he work with Jody? Does he work with Jody Wynn?
No, they work at a different company.
Oh, so they're competition.
I mean, no.
They are not, but
yeah, I mean, Tracy is based out of Ruston, so he's doing more of the Ruston side.
Okay.
He also does a lot of commercial and industrial applications, whereas I think Jody is
residential.
More residential.
I look forward to Tracy's Good Morning pictures.
Oh,
I know. I love those pictures,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. He's got a good view of the skyline. I mean, I like those, the orange coming up over the sky.
Yeah.
So I met Tracy. I've shared this story with you. I don't even think you know this. I met Tracy a few years. I met Tracy before I met you, actually.
Really?
Yeah. We had built a house in West Monroe and had contracted this glass company to come install a shower door. And these guys show up, and I was supposed to be at the house. And I'm not kidding, I had EVH sneakers on. I still have those sneakers. Had a Van Halen t-shirt on, and I had a Cabo Wabo tequila cap on my head. And these guys come in, and they're installing the door. And this one guy looks at me and goes, "Are you a fan?" And I went, "Yeah, I guess I am."
A little bit.
And I'm pretty sure that's all that was said. And then, they install the thing and they leave, and it's all good. And then years later, it couldn't have been that many years later, but then I met Heath and wound up in Hidden Tracks. And I'm this guy playing bass, and I'm like, I know this guy from somewhere. And whenever I found out what he did for a living, I'm like, you're that guy that put the shit. And then he remembered the weird guy with the hat and the t-shirt and the shoes on.
Nice.
Funny story.
In my opinion, Hidden Tracks is kind of like a local supergroup.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like all the ingredients are
yeah.
not just, none of you guys, in my opinion, are just the mediocre guys. It's kind of hand-picked top stuff.
Super group. We can super jam too.
Super jams. Looking forward to it. Are y'all? They're going to play us one today.
Yeah, you guys ready?
We can do it.
He said,
I'm down.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I really do feel like all of these guys are legends, and like I just came out of like nowhere. Really,
I think personality probably has a lot to do with it. We all kind of have this. We all have the same goal, and all of us are pretty humble and don't really like. We don't.
Yeah,
we're not looking for any individual standout kind of stuff.
Yeah, I will say that I think that's definitely one of the reasons that we've been around as long as we have is because there's just no egos. Like there are no egos in this band.
It's hard to find in a band,
yeah,
especially a local band with talented people, because usually that's that one guy.
I saw Tracy a couple weeks ago at Enoch's, and he said, "Man, I want you to paint my house." And I was like, man, it's expensive. He's like, we'll talk about it.
I think the first time I ever met Tracy was actually the same night I met you. So I was playing with Penn, and we were doing some covers, and one of them was a Stone Temple Pilots song. I think it was a Creep or something. And it's got that really cool, bass thing. And he's just sitting at the bar drinking. There's not a lot of people there, to begin with. And I play that part, and he goes, keyed in. He's like,
sounds like Tracy.
He's like, yeah. We appreciate you guys being our first guests.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us.
Dude. Yeah, for sure, brother.
Yeah.
That's some quality footage. All right, guys. Until next time, keep the sounds alive.